Well, I have the Constitution of the United States here, and former President Clinton has recommended the 14th Amendment to be used against the crackpots, though he didn't put it that way. So, 14th Amendment has 4 sections, and the 4th one says the validity of the public debt of the United States authorized by law, including debts incurred for payment of pensions and bounties for services in support pressing insurrection or rebellion, shall not be questioned. But neither the United States nor any state shall assume or pay any debt or obligation incurred in aid of insurrection or in rebellion against the United States, or any claim for loss or emancipation of any slave. But all such debts, obligations, and claims shall be held illegal and void. Well, there are several things in the Constitution that seem to be mitigating against the Republican position, like cruel and unusual punishment, for instance. Listening to those crackpots rave their irrational drivel is cruel and unusual punishment. Not that it's much different from their usually irrational drivel, but they're much more fanatical about it now. So that's a violation. Now, you cannot pay anything for the insurrections and rebellions. Well, they are rebelling against the requirement that the debt be unquestioned. So, they can't be paid. And this cap, which I happen to have right here, the renowned cap. What a bunch of baloney. 14. Okay. I can only recommend to the Democrats that they proceed charging the Republicans with violations of the Constitution, especially the cruel and unusual punishment part. It's really been sick listening to those people. Anyway, they questioned it. That's what it said, isn't it? Let's say. Shall not be questioned. Shall not be questioned. The debt shall not be questioned. Let's see what shall not be questioned. The validity of the public debt of the United States authorized by law, including debts incurred for payment of pensions or bounties or services in suppressing insurrection or rebellion, shall not be questioned. Shall not be questioned. That's pretty definite. You don't get to talk a lot of bull about it. You just got to pay. Considering the Republicans probably ran up most of that debt anyway with their big giveaways to business. They got nothing to squawk about. But they count on so many people being ignorant. They don't know which way is up. And they talk a good sounding story as long as people listening don't know anything at all. And that's going to mean enough to win. So, me and former President Clinton are in agreement. Invoke the 14th Amendment.